Welcome guys in another video. I'm your guy and today I'm going to do some night photography using the 85mm f1.8 alongside with the Tamron f2.8 and let's just pack it up and do some night photos. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro, but on the other side where is the window there is a guy sitting. I will use manual focus on him, hopefully, and take the photo. Hopefully it will work out somehow. Let's see. Yeah, so 1/80 of the second f1.8, 500 ISO. If I crop it, it will be very cool, but I'm thinking to take it from the other side here, so I have it like sort of symmetrical, like more on the center, the guy. I'll take one more with the same settings, 80th of the second f1.8 and 500 ISO, and if I crop it, it will look pretty cool. I see on front of me there is some sort of lights on the trees, so maybe I can use it some sort of foreground using 85mm, but I will swap also for the 35mm, hopefully, because I'm not using that much the lens, so I have to swap it. So as you can see on the screen, hopefully let's go there and take some nice photos. Okay guys, I don't think so you can see it on the screen, but basically there is a paddle in front of me here. Maybe I will like increase the video on the post, and I want to use it for the some sort of reflection, hopefully. Let me use maybe 1000 ISO, 150 of the second and f1.8, but I think I will swap it for the 35mm because I can get the London Bridge, Jesus Christ. Okay, I changed to the 35mm Tamron f2.8, and my setting is gonna be very challenging because I will have to shoot like 1600 ISO, as it's to f2.8 only. And 25th of the second f2.8. I will take one more in the portrait just in case, with the same settings. So 25th of the second f2.8, 1600 of the ISO, and you can see it on the screen. It's pretty cool, even though if it's 25th of the second, I hope it's in focus and it's not shaky, but it shouldn't, because the Tamron lens is basically, I don't know, it's quite small. I will put on the screen how much if you are interested, but it's much less than my Viltrox. Just look at this. This is like perfect spot for the 85mm. change the settings quickly. I'm gonna shoot at, of course, f2.8 because I cannot change the aperture that much. I'm stuck on f2.8. And let me focus basically on these ladies here. $80 of the second, 640 of the ISO. And it looks dope, to be honest. I want to go towards this pink version and use this as a sort of a foreground. But I will use later on 85mm.
I tried so hard to find any that where I didn't work.
Okay, I changed my mind. I will use this 3 here to keep it on the middle. f2.8 1000 ISO, 100 of the second. So I will use the 35mm yet for now, but I like the environment and I will use 85mm later on because it's f1.8. So I'm not stuck at the aperture and I don't need to bump the ISO to 2000. But I want to take some like wide shots yet with the 35mm. Oh my god, the stairs are killing me. Always. Okay, I want to use this sort of reflection in the water from the lights which I was before. If it's loud, then sorry, but there's nothing I can do about that. I'll use manual focus. Hopefully it worked. And maybe I can use it like this in autofocus. Hopefully it worked. So this one you can see on the screen right now, it's 30 of the second f2.8 1000 ISO, and the other one which I should in portrait is 50 of the second f2.8 1000 ISO as well.
I did, I got the slide already.
So another photo I want to take, I want to center all this sort of market, the whole market like in the center. Hopefully it worked, sort of. Maybe I can try make the people disappear. So I will shoot at like third of the second, maybe. Or even, yeah, I think third of the second should be fine. Let's see if it worked. I have no clue. Kind of. It's kind of cool. You can see it on the screen. But with the 85mm it would be much better, which I will swap in like a few minutes probably, because when I see this lighting, it's such a good lighting for 85mm at night. Okay, so the next photo I want to take is this little girl over there. And It was 100 of the second f1.8, and I don't know what was the ISO because it was auto ISO, but I believe it was like 1000, yeah, 1000 ISO. The next photo I want to take is here on the bridge because it looks sick. But I want people to go a little bit further.
Okay, I agree. I was like thinking, you know, like how to...
Let me actually try and get a portrait of someone. I don't know if it worked. So 100 of the second, f1.8 and 1000 ISO as well as the previous photos. Okay guys, so where are these motorcycles and bicycles? I wanted to use the mirror of one motorcycle or scooter, whatever you want to call it, to get some sort of the reflection, but I think I will use this scooter here. Whatever it is, I have no clue. And let me shoot f 2.0. Wait for the traffic to go and bang. Whatever it is on the window, I have no clue. If you know, let me know down in the comments. But I like the bokeh, I like this kind of sort of, you know, moody stuff, and this is what I'm gonna look for while going towards the Piccadilly. So, by the way, I didn't say the settings. It was 40th of the second, f2.0, 1250 of the ISO, which I had to unfortunately bump out, and it's a little bit blurry, but it's okay for me. Let me focus quickly here. There's a driver visible, so let me focus on him. Sick. I had to do it quickly, but this photo is fucking awesome. So I'll be quick. I wanna focus on someone in the bus. Let me bump the ISO a little bit and wait for the people to move from the frame. Shit, I don't know if I got it. I use this as a sort of a reflection, sort of a effect. You might see it on the previous video which I was recording with Raymond. I have no clue if it is in focus because it started moving. Maybe the first one, hopefully. It's, to be honest, hard to say on the camera straight away because it was better if I had opened it on the PC, so it will be much better. But basically I was shooting at 40 of the second, 500 ISO and f1.8.